Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a album review, and this is for Northlane's Alien album review that I said I was gonna do today. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this record and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I wasn't sure about what to think of this record when I first heard it because I was very thrown off by the tracks. But coming back to it a second time, I'm like, okay, this isn't so bad. It's pretty good for what it is. The overall sound of the album just is weird. It makes you feel a little uncomfortable listening to the record. uh, Music's mostly supposed to make you feel things. This album does make you feel a lot of things. It talks about this. There's two music videos that talk about that show the same people in it. The little brother and the big brother that does drugs and heroin and all that. So he's a heroin user, and it's really fucked up what he does. He abuses his own brother, I think, in the video. In the Bloodline video, you see that this little brother, I think it's his little brother, gets abused by his big brother because he's on drugs, and it's it sent him to his death, where in the end of the video of Bloodline it showed that he poisoned his brother with drugs, or he overdosed too much where he pretty much died, which really it's sad that it sent him to his death, but he was an abusive fuck. I guess his little brother couldn't take the abuse anymore, so he's like, I'm done. I don't know what happened in the video that much, but the Bloodline song was really good. I guess this album talks about abuse, feeling alone, anxious. I guess it has some things to do with depression and anxiety, and other things that it talks about, but I'm not sure. I don't know what the album's basically about, only the band does. So they would have more information than I would, but I try to analyze what this album is about and try to dissect it from my own personal uh, facts of what I know about it. But Details Matter was really good. I really liked that one. I wasn't sure about liking the first half of the album because I was very skeptical on what to think of those songs. I was just not feeling for some of them. 4D was alright, but it wasn't terrible. It just was alright. It's not my favorite song on the record, but I guess fans like this song. It's like a fan-made video where they're playing it live. Not fan-made, but it's for the fans, this song. Talking Heads was really good. Guess that talks about fighting with their demons that are in their head or whatever. Free Fall was not too bad, but still could have done a little better, in my opinion. Jin was really good. It just the melody kind of changes and shifts into something different, and I didn't like that much. There are some songs that definitely in this album change its melody, and the overall sound of the album kind of felt a little weird and very off-putting. Meaning by I felt a little thrown off by some melodies in the album. And the overall sound was just, it's a mystery, kind of. But, it's like I got this weird vibe listening to this whole album, and I was like, I don't know if I would enjoy listening to it a lot, but for what it is, it's pretty good. Um, Paradigm was a great one. Rift was very awesome. Eclipse showed the second part, or inside the Big Brother's mindset of what he's thinking and what he's feeling. Shows him in the video going to clubs and partying and then shooting up, which is really fucked up, but yeah, shows someone who has a heroin addiction in this in two music videos, which are Bloodline and Eclipse. So it's kind of like a story you have to follow those with the two brothers in the video. But for the most part, I like the videos and the concept about it. But the overall sound of the album just made me feel weird inside. I don't know how to describe it. It just very weird. But Sleepless was a great closer to the album. So was Vultures, the second to last song before the album closer. And yeah, there is a lot of screamo in this album, so be prepared. Uh, when you listen to this band, you're gonna be like, oh, it's not too bad. If you enjoy the screamo stuff, then this is the album for you. If you don't, then that's alright. But out of 10, in my personal opinion, I think I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. This is pretty good. I definitely see myself coming back to this. And I know they're gonna be making a deluxe edition, but it's only instrumental tracks, and I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm just not interested in the instrumental tracks, so I'll review Enemy of the Night, the single, but after that, I don't really care to review the deluxe edition on July 31st, because that's when it's supposed to come out for their deluxe edition of Alien. But overall sound of the album, it's not bad, but I think it could have done a little better, in my opinion, but still a pretty good record for what it is. Comment below, let me know what you guys thought of the Northlane album, Alien, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. Sorry that I'm a little late to do this review. I know it's been out for like almost a year now. But it's a pretty good record. I think the Wage War album's better than this, in my opinion, because I really love the Wage War album now. There were a few tracks on there that weren't my personal favorites, but Wage War did a great job on their new album. And this band didn't do so bad, too. Northlane is not a bad band. I don't hate them. I'm not used to their overall sound and how their screamer is like screaming. It just felt a little off in some places of the album, but overall, it's a good record. It's a pretty good record. Definitely recommend checking it out if you guys haven't heard of Northlane. I will return to you for the Survive the Night movie review. I may do it tonight or I may do it tomorrow. I don't know for sure. Most likely it's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon or so. I gotta try to work tomorrow because it started raining where I'm at and I couldn't go in today, so I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this album review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Definitely take care. Stay safe. and I'll see you in my next video.